So it's like seven bars of a phrase and then seven. It's always seven, but the organization of the phrase inside changes. But it's already, like you say, completely irregular. It's like if you had this, just one columna or a semi-one, or this should be like that. So it's completely not symmetrical, and it has a very good effect. And of course, the audience, they don't notice, they don't say, okay, maybe it's a phrase in 7 bars, it's something. But this irregularity makes the shape of the phrase. And I think the way you could use that expressivity of the structure of the phrase needs a bit more tempo.
Okay, yeah.
And needs a bit more regularity in the pulse. So the regularity and the system of the phrase is made possible by the regularity of the pulse. And I see that you want to follow him most of the time, and you shouldn't. You should really go for something like popular music. The most important thing is that the pulse doesn't move. You have like 7/8, 9/8, 11/8 in the Hungarian or Romanian music, but the pulse is like tickety 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 tickety, and now it's like the same but with a structure of the phrase. So I think it should be like something, as it is a lullaby, and the target is to make the children asleep. So if you want them to be asleep, it should be completely regular and predictable. And inside that predictability, you have this uncertainty and this romantic phrasing in 7. Even if it's very calm and tender, and if you fall asleep inside the phrase, it's a shame.
Okay.
Can we try? Yes, and inside that you can shape the phrase, shape the sound also, like a... and then go to the other one. So it's also this kind of flat feeling of the sound is not what we look for. No. Inside you can design, you can, find some ways of shaping the sound also. Can we do once more and have an idea of ti-da-da, because he wanted that with a earth. And that's, he doesn't write, with Schumann it's complicated because it's not like Mendelssohn. You can do what is written, legato, détaché, everything, and it works as a bowing. Okay. It's really impressive because he was a player himself, a string player. And Schumann, it's like a phrasing, but how the hell can I do that with my bow, which is not infinite? So maybe it's complicated. I've seen that you do that sometimes, which is really great. Which is really interesting. But for the beginning, I can understand that it's not going to be heard. Yes. So if you make this separation, make sure that the circle of the upper arm is really completely legato. Once again. Tu vois, en fait, tu suis pas vraiment, tu and then inside this rigidity of the pulse, you can find some ways to make the rubato. Madame pianissimo. Super. If you play like that with one hair, it's beautiful for me, but you don't play for me. You play for the little guy who paid his tickets in at the end of the hall. Okay. You know, he deserves to hear something. So maybe pianissimo. it's a weird, I mean, we do a hard job because we have to whisper things, but for like hundreds of people. So it's not like whispering when you want to, when you play a lullaby for your kid. It's not the same. It's for those ones. So if you can be more close to the bridge, or maybe more windy sound, which goes through the audience. Okay. Second phrase. Yeah, try a windy one. Yeah, maybe, you know, it's the fourth time it comes, maybe extra. You can do the color and also the nuance, maybe the dynamic. Otherwise, it's a bit boring. Okay, and strategically, if you go to the minor section, mezzo forte, maybe it's good to have a drop here. You can go really close to the bridge and find this also round and tender sound. Doesn't mean it's a bit too confidential, maybe. Okay. You know. Again. Super. More. Yeah. Why more? Why did I say more? It's not written. Why do you think?
Maybe because it's the second time.
Yeah, but also because the phrase is 3 and then 4 bars. So you go further, so you can increase really the shape of the phrase.
Okay.
Well, last time.
Je pense que l'attention portée à l'espace qui nous entoure, aux proportions d'une chapelle comme celle-ci, sont absolument déterminants quand on parle de musique, quand on parle d'architecture musicale. Et à cet âge-là, on a un peu parfois tendance à se lancer à corps perdu dans une œuvre, une dimension vraiment, disons, en 3D de l'œuvre, avec une approche harmonique, avec les cours qu'ils ont, une approche de construction de l'œuvre, permet de structurer leur propre interprétation.
This book from García Lorca, Nanas Infantiles. It's really great. It's about lullabies in Spain, and he speaks about lullabies from Andalusia, which are really terrible. The texts are really, it's like disaster, war, dead. It's really disparate all the time. And it's really strange because it's lullaby for a kid. So here it's not that tragic because it's not Spain, it's just Germany. But you have still this sadness inside. So with this F against G, the opposite side, take the time to nourish also the vibrato.
Okay.
Don't be too superficial on that side. And then afterwards, the F sharp is like, okay, kid, don't worry, we'll be okay. Okay? And then relax. Tempo. Even less, even less. Yes. Super. Yes, Chase, excellent. It's really excellent. Except that, what do we play here?
The counter melody.
Yes. In German they say Nebenstimme. So it's like, it's not against like counter melody, it's neben, very close to. And so you are just underneath or above in that case, and very as much as you can close to the Hauptstimme.
Okay.
And you have the Nebenstimme. So if you can enlighten, what do you have against this A here? So it's not like completely cool and okay. It's yeah, you see, Chase, excellent reflex, because then you change the fingering. And you say, maybe it's not a great idea. I let it to you, okay. But I like the way that you react and you choose bowings and fingerings regarding to a musical point of view. Mm-hmm. And that was much more effective. Okay. Can we do the last? Yeah, and then you go for 4. Don't stop. Yeah, always make the difference. Like if you do 1, 2, 3, they will follow you, the audience. If you do 1, 2, 3, 4, they will follow you. They don't know like consciously that it's 3 and 4, but they will like shape the body and mind with you. So body gesture is also very important. And if you just stop on your way, sure. Everybody, like 100 people, will stop. So you have them in your hands, and the way you behave, the way you create tension also in the body with her, it keeps like clear enough that they cannot do and just fall asleep. Okay. Oh, I like people who fall asleep in the concerts. I don't mind. I think they can do like marvelous dreams and it will be okay. But the idea is like you drive, you show the way, also with the body. Just once again, and then it can be like a bit a pity, or it can be beautiful. Like a very good guitar player or a ling long lang ling long, you know. So make a first class speed. Okay. Patatiam. So she does it before, and takatam. You can take a bit. If you do it with a and most of the players now play beautiful cello, but bad music.
Right.
Okay, so the target is really to have the right feelings, the right, as much as we can. Of course, I have a lot of questions about Schumann, and that's how important it is to speak with the composers when they are alive, like here. You just take them and you speak with them and ask as much question as you can. But when they are dead, okay, you can just make some guesses, and so just make sure that when you make this all those phrasing are heard. Okay, can we go on with the third or four?
Yeah.
What did you say?
We can go in order. Yeah.
Okay. Since yesterday, the sound you have is getting more, sensual, and so I like that really pretty much. You should have that also in the high register.
Yeah.
High register is a bit like a tenor voice, still, but get influenced by the. What I miss a bit is the singing inside the intervals. So you can do that with portamento, which were really pretty much used by Isaïe and in that time, and also Hugo Becker. You know Hugo Becker, who was the first cellist who played Strauss, Don Quixote. He has written a lot of things very interesting for the cellist. So he speaks about this. That to relate one note to another, you can really use this portamento, and if not, trying to have this vibrato, longing to the next note, and really that it completely doesn't break anytime. Do you speak German? No, okay. You have to speak German to play this music. Even a few words. Sehnsucht, I cannot translate it, but it's like a kind of nostalgia of something. Maybe it's in the past, maybe it's in the future, we don't know. But it's like something really very expressive. That's why I do in one bow. Light here, but you can use your bowing. Just be careful not to make the crescendo. Et ne suis pas. Wait, Chase. I don't hear any difference between the mezzo forte at the beginning, which is a lot, and here. So you can really make that tender, and then you have more space for the. Okay, exaggerate the contrast. So from there, you have to be in a way frozen.
Okay.
Analyze what you do because it's a job to touch them. Not to be touched only. Here you have to be, and you play here. It's beautiful, but it's not professional. You see, we have the beautiful chance to have these 5 sonatas, which are like image of each period of his life. Yeah. So it's really interesting, and we would need like 4 pianos to really figure out how it was properly played at that time. But anyway, this one sounds good, very good. It's just that it changed also the way you balance the nuances and the huge differences you should have in the nuances. And it's even more with the modern piano. But in this particular time of the fourth sonata, also in the writings for the cello, you have this difference, which is really quite much influenced by Duport, the brothers Duport. Of course, you have played the studies and everything from, maybe not his concerto, which is really very interesting. But in fact, in that time, you had the few tries with Carl Philipp and then Haydn to split the cello in two with two registers, like and discover the high register, which was like unknown territories, almost. And now that's a step further. And what I wanted to show to you is that you could use it as a technical issue, because you still split a little bit technically in your playing the two registers. So you play beautifully here, and then when it goes high, you need a kind of that movement to be able to do it. You can really try to figure out how to have one gesture and not two. Like here, I play, okay, and then sometimes I have to go up, and I manage to go up, crossing the border of the cello, of the case of the cello. You should cross the border, it should be the same gesture. Also to consider that the Google Maps of the fingerboard is not that big. I mean, we're not bass player, it's okay. We can manage that. You make one gesture. Yeah, and then you go from that top note, and you go back to the F. Same position with the upper arm. Yeah, don't go back down with the upper arm. Even that's kind of. Can you do that? Just yeah, and then you can play F and then a C with the same position.